Thursday, December 15th, I'll call the meeting to order. First item on the agenda is the minutes of November 18th meeting. Any questions?
I make a motion.
Second motion?
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Bills, communications, and the warrants.
All right, we have actually two, so we'll start with the October meeting first, because it was printed incorrectly last time.
Yes.
I have a question on 7079.
Yes, that's SIGCOM. So SIGCOM is a company that came in when we had the fire alarm panel, and they programmed the panel. So that's actually coming out of the money for the alarm project.
Any questions on the warrant
Make a motion to accept October's warrant.
Second motion?
all in favor?
Aye.
Didn't we have October too?
That was October.
Yeah.
Now we have November.
November.
Yeah, we're on November.
That was October.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just let you guys know, the $87,445, that was for Daniel's construction. We had approved to pay them like 160 some, so more payments are going out. That is what we had in our checkbook to give them. But that was also part of the vinyl siding project.
Any questions on it?
No, make a motion to accept November's warrant.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Director's report.
All right. So, the Joy of Bristol County retirement that was supposed to end in 2025 came in this week. And I believe in your folder you have, let's see. The last two pages are mine. Let's see. So in the years past, I believe now they're gonna, I don't have the whole packet, but in the years that passed, it's supposed to go for 2025. So now it's gonna go longer, I believe. I'm not even sure until when. So this year's amount, do you have that packet, Nancy? I'm just gonna go grab the packet.
Recess.
Okay, sorry, I apologize about that. So it was supposed to originally go to 2025, and I believe now it's going to 2034. So we're gonna be responsible for making this payment once a year. So I actually have some figures. In 2019, we paid $24,945. In 2020, we paid $26,412. In 2021, it was 21,503, and for 2022 it's going to be 23,278. We probably won't have to pay that until July. We usually pay that in full, but our appropriation is now.
Every year goes up.
Well, it's gone up and gone down. It's like in 2020 it was 26,000, but in 2021 it was only 21,000. So I guess it's what they do is they just take every community in Bristol County and there's a percentage, and then we have to pay in what our percentage is. It's unfortunately, actually it's supposed to go to 2028, that's right. So unfortunately they're trying to catch up. So now they have to extend it to 2034, which I believe probably may go down a little bit more this year. But we will be responsible for that annual payment. It's probably going to be due in July.
But that's the Massachusetts retirement system.
That's, yeah, Bristol County, yep. So like it's every town, like the
Bristol
town, yeah, the town has, every town in Massachusetts, like the housing authorities, if you look here, it tells you like, the fire departments, the water departments, every department that pays into Bristol County has a certain amount appropriated. So this is like, for instance, the town of Acushnet, of course they have to pay a lot more because they have a lot more employees. So that would be their appropriation. So you can see, on here, exactly who in Bristol County is required to make payments, So just letting the board know, we don't have to pay it until July. We usually pay in full, so we'll probably just pay in full this year again. But that will be our appropriation for that amount.
That's what my pension comes from.
Yeah, is it Bristol County? Yeah, yep, So, next on the agenda, I have the survey. So in 2019, a survey was sent out to 60 of our housing tenants here. Only 37 people sent the survey back. But if you look at the survey from everything that was sent out, we did really well and everything. The one thing, which I don't understand why, the one thing is, because people might not be understanding the exact question, is the fact that we have meetings. And every year I do have a meeting, and I invite every tenant, a construction meeting. They come to the community center, I have them all signed who is here. We go over the construction. So we do have meetings, but like I said, out of 60 residents, only 37 sent them back. But considering who sent them back, we did score very, very good in mostly everything. So I just gave this for the board to look over, just to see where we are compared to other housing authorities and the whole state. So this is something for you guys to do. As far as the updated construction report, the electrical came, they went through everything. They were complete, but we did get some extra money and some ARPA funds through our state representative. So supposedly we're going to be getting $75,000. With that being said, we talked about replacing the main firebox in our office. So we're going to keep the electrical project open, and we're going to do an addendum so they can go ahead and finish that electrical box. That's probably one of the most important things we should spend the money on. It might be about $22,000 out of the 75, but it's something that's a safety issue. We have all new fireboxes in each building. They do talk to this box. But if something happens in a building, the fire department has to go to, say, building 9 or 10. They have to go to building 9 and 10. They have to type in that box. Then they also have to come to the office and they have to type in something different to this box. So they're both, going along with each other. So with the new box, they can actually shut everything off at one building and they won't have to come into the office. And it just updates that box. That box is extremely old and definitely needs to go. So
Where's that one?
that one goes in the office. That's the main firebox, and they all talk to each other. I believe they're wireless, so we're gonna update this box, so then everything but the fire panel will be up to date
Good.
with that. So we're gonna keep the electrical project open. We're just doing, that was in it originally. So if we close the electrical project, we'd have to have a new engineer come in, and it's just easier to just keep this one
open.
going. Yeah, just doing a like addendum to that. As far as the vinyl siding, I believe they should be out within 2 more weeks. The doors are being put in, everything's going pretty well with that.
Looks nice.
Yeah, they do look nice. We have had a couple problems, but I'm actually gonna send, they're gonna do a final walkthrough, I think, in another week or 2. So I'm just gonna let the tenants know. Our biggest problem with the doors have been, people haven't been able to buzz their family in, and they've been working on it. They basically fixed most of the doors, but we're just gonna ask the tenants if they've had, kind of do a little survey to see if the tenants have had any problems. And if they do, to make sure they correct it before they pull out for good. So that's basically with the construction report. We do have apartment 11 offline. We've had the sharps program working. They literally gutted out that whole bathroom. So that bathroom is definitely in the process to move forward. I'm working with a plumber who's gonna do some work. So we're hoping that that apartment will be done within a month or two. And then we have a tenant that needs that apartment. So we're working on that. The sheriff's program has been great. They've been here helping us out with any small little things that they can help out with during the day. So that's been a big help since Mike has been out. So with the construction, right now, that's it. We are working on our next phase of money. We're kind of basically not gonna get money for the next couple of years because we have spent, with the roadway, the vinyl siding, the electrical project. We will have the $75,000 to do some small projects with. But besides that, our capitalization money's spent now until probably 2023. So it won't open up again until then. So that's what I have for the construction report. As far as the apartment status, I have two apartments open. We're working on renting them through Champ. I have one coming open. It's an apartment that somebody is in the process of moving down. So as soon as she's turning the keys, the sheriff's program is going to go in there and they're going to start helping me get that apartment ready to be turned over. So we're looking good. Everything's moving. It's just a lot of. We actually have somebody come in. We interviewed somebody on Monday that's ready to do maintenance and some small projects. So hopefully we can get everything straight with this person and we can hire him to do a lot of the projects along with the sheriff's program. If we can have him along with the sheriff's program, we could probably get things done a lot quicker.
That's good.
Yeah. And he's also going to take care of snow. It might not be as quick as Mike does it. Mike comes here quickly, but it will be within the allowance of what DHCD does. So he will just have to be patient. Mike's out. They're not going to get the same service because, like, even in an emergency call, Mike usually comes in right away. People have to understand you have 24 hours to fix an emergency.
So that's around the apartments. That's nothing to do with the roof.
You mean are you talking about?
No.
Snow, okay. I was talking about just like any emergency, but the snow the town does come through. They do a once through. They salt it for us. The person that we did interview can drive a plow, so they will be able to finish the rest of the roadways. They'll be able to do what Mike does, but not, people have to be more patient. It's not going to be in the quick time that, Mike does get it.
And the mic during
But
the
it will
night
be-
time will see.
Yeah, it will be in the allowable time. I mean, they're not gonna be here at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Of course.
They're gonna be here in an allowable time, which DHCD does allow. So, and we're working the best we can just to get everything done, so. We're just asking people to bear with us, because Nancy and I are just like, straight out really busy, so.
Good.
And as far as the maintenance, like, I guess, that's it for my report.
You're meeting?
Yes, as far as maintenance. The sheriff's, like I said, the sheriff's program has gone above and beyond. They've been helping us get through it. We've had tenants, after the trash has been taken, tenants have come out and put barrels away, so they've been really good to help us out too,
That's
so.
good.
Yeah, we're just trying to, just keep everything afloat until Mike does get
Yeah.
back.
And no tenants today?
You have no tenants?
We have a motion to accept the director's report.
I'll make a motion.
Second motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
I just have one more thing. I just have one more question. So, Miss Von Jess, Wednesdays are really hard for her to get here, and she definitely wants to be a part of the board. I was wondering if anybody had a problem moving the meetings to the third Thursday of the month instead of Wednesday. That way, it will allow her to be here. She wants it to be fair to the board. She mentioned, possibly stepping down, but I wanted to talk to the board first. She does like being a member of the housing authority. If we did move it to Thursday, it would be easier for her to make more meetings. So.
I don't have a problem with it.
I don't have a problem with that too.
All right, so we might be able to go back to mornings too.
I'd like to go back to 9 o'clock.
Yeah, so we'd be able to go back to 9 o'clock. So the next meeting would be the third Thursday.
20th.
Okay, January 20th.
Here we go.
January 20th at 9 o'clock.
Well,
Yeah, and if if something comes up with the vinyl siding project where it's approved and we need the final, go ahead from the board to, approve paying the rest, then we might have to have a special meeting. But as of right now, we can just keep it to Thursday, January 20th at 9 o'clock.
No problem. Any other business?
That's all we have for now.
Let's see, the next meeting is January,
Thursday, January 20th at 9 o'clock.
oh, Thursday. Okay. If no other business, can I have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second motion?
Favor?
Aye.
Adjourn.
All right.